UFC, Mark Hunt expects to give Curtis Blaydes a lesson. UFC, Mark Hunt expects to give Curtis Blaydes a lesson. Mark Hunt expects to give Curtis Blaydes an MMA lesson at UFC 221 in Perth on Sunday. At 43, Hunt has seen it all in the fight game, while Blaydes is a 26-year-old who has only been a professional since 2014. Their scrap will serve as the co-main event on a blockbuster card that marks the first time the UFC has been to Perth. I'm not disrespecting Curtis, but this weekend's going to be a good weekend for him. He's going to learn a lot, Hunt told the Herald. Hunt, 13-11-1, 1-1, hasn't been seen in the octagon since he beat Derrick Lewis, 18-5, 1-1, at UFC Fight Night 110 in Auckland in June. The Kiwi was scheduled to meet Marcin Tybura, 16-3, at UFC Fight Night 121 in Sydney in November, but was removed from the booking due to health concerns following a first-person piece penned by Hunt for the Player's Voice. After a round of health checks by the UFC, he was given the green light to continue his lengthy combat sports career, which has led him to Perth. I'm looking forward to fighting. It's my second training camp and everything's gone well. I've got no injuries. Pegged at no. 5 in the heavyweight rankings, Hunt maintains a burning desire to fight for the title, but Blaydes, 8-1, 1-1, represents a stern test. I think it's a good matchup for me, the No. 9 ranked Blaydes said. I'm younger, faster, more athletic and a better grappler, so I think it plays well into my hands. Blaydes was a decorated wrestler during his schooling, and they will lay the platform for his game plan this weekend. I'm not taking him lightly at all. I'm ready to take the fight where it needs to go, but I'm hoping to take it to the ground with a clean takedown, and he'd like to end it down on the ground. This is the blueprint that many of Hunt's opponents have tried to follow, and the veteran knows it will be coming from Blaydes, who trains in Denver after moving there from Chicago in 2016. The American will not get any love from the Perth crowd, but he said that wouldn't bother him. I can barely hear my coaches once I'm in the octagon, and I doubt I'll be able to tell if anyone's yelling at me. UFC 221 will be headlined by an interim middleweight title bout between Luke Rockhold, 16-3, and Yoel Romero, 12-2. Rockhold was meant to challenge Kiwi-born champion Robert Whittaker, 19-4, but the Reaper was forced off the card due to injury. Kiwi combat sports dynamo Israel Adesanya, 11-0, will make his UFC debut on the undercard against Rob Wilkinson, 11-1, in a middleweight battle. Waikato welterweight Luke Jume, 12-4, will open the card when he meets Dookie Abe, 6-0. Hunt has paved the way for the likes of Adesanya and Jume to have their opportunity on the big stage, and the Super Samoan predicted big things for Adesanya. He's here now, he can ply his trade at the top end, and he's going to be trouble for a lot of guys in his division.